My youngest son has been encouraging me to make some DIY videos of things I've done around our place. We live in Central California, and you know, I don't like to spend a lot of money on things if I don't have to. I think I'm like a lot of people in that respect. And so I have taken some things that I've acquired for free and done some nice landscaping. Now, I know this looks a little rough, it doesn't look professional, but it kind of fits our mountain landscape. And so I'll show you what I did with these planters. So I got some nice cedar from my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law has a sawmill, a portable sawmill, one of those things on a big trailer. And he's the kind of a guy that knows everybody. And at one point he was able to get some nice logs when we had all those California wildfires. A lot of trees were taken out, and somehow these people found out that my brother-in-law would take some of these logs and saw them up for things he built. And so they dropped off these logs. And so he would cut the cedar and other, pine and so on logs up into planks. And then the sides, the slabs that had the curved outer edge on them, he didn't know what to do with. He just kind of piled them up. So I came and got them, and I have used them to build this planter. So I'll show you what I mean. I have set the outer edge of the tree that's rounded as the inside of the planter. So I don't know if you can see this here, but this is the rounded side. This is the side that curves outward. And so what you see here, this is the part that my brother-in-law cut into slabs, and this was what was left over. You can see I've planted some nice crepe myrtles in here, and some daylilies. And I'll show you the other side as well, if I can get over there. Lots of rocks. This is December, and we've had some early rains, and so you can see that the weeds are growing. It looks pretty right now, but give this a couple of months and I will have to do some massive mowing and weed eating, which I never look forward to, especially the older I get. So here's the other side across the bridge of this. And what I did, I had a lot of these round sort of river stones, a lot of extra ones. Some of them came out of the actual creek. Some previous owner had thrown them in there for some reason, and I was able to dig them up and use these as kind of a decor all the way around. And you can't see it underneath those Mexican sage bushes, but it goes all the way over to pretty far. And I just had enough of these slabs to do that. So the Mexican sage bushes, I was able to get some starts from a friend who lives over on the California coast. There were some that were really stunted under some shade trees that were never going to grow. I was able to dig those out and nurture them, and you get these beautiful, beautiful Mexican sage bushes. So it's amazing what you can do. I reinforced it. So I added, these are fence boards right here. These are fence boards for my son's fence demolition project. And so I was able to reinforce them, these rounds, so you can see the rounded part here. And this is the outer part of the cedar log. And so I've used the planed part, the milled part, and then I've reinforced it with these rebar. I have a rebar cutter. You can buy those at your local, I guess you'd say, inexpensive hardware store. You buy just a cutter and some cutter blades, and you just cut your own rebar to size. So that's kind of cool. The railroad ties were already there. They were the edge of the gully before, and now I have all this nice planter space. So maybe you can do something similar. So what does it take to do something like this? Well, you just got to be cheap, not want to spend a lot of money, and you got to be able to be creative with the resources that you have. If you know people who are getting rid of stuff that's still usable, don't be bashful, ask them about it. Maybe they'll let you have it. Or you can buy it cheap. Really, it doesn't take a lot other than just some basic skill with tools and a creative mind as to what you can do. So I challenge you to be creative with what you got. This is Dr. Michael Bogart. I'm normally making videos with Aspect Ministries, but I'm doing some DIY stuff too, at the urging of my younger son, Dan. So I hope this has been helpful to you and encouraging. Have a Merry Christmas, or if you see this after Christmas, I hope you have a great year.